Pedagogy refers to methods and techniques for teaching adults. Literally, the term means leader of men and compares to pedagogy, which means leader of children. However, the term was popularized when it was adopted by Malcolm Knowles in the latter part of the 20th century to describe his theory of adult learning. Knowles proposed 6 assumptions about adult learners. His assumptions are: firstly, the need to know. Adults need to know why they are learning something. This leads to a need to include adults in deciding what it is they learn and setting goals and plans for their learning. The second assumption is self-concept. Adult learners have a self-concept of being responsible for their own decisions. They are naturally self-directed in their lives and in their thinking, which may lead to self-management of learning. The third assumption is experience. Adult learners have experience, and that experience is more diverse than is the case with children. Learning can therefore draw on this experience much more fully. Learning should be active, constructive, and collaborative, and learners also need to recognize that sometimes unlearning is required. The fourth assumption is readiness to learn. Adult learners need learning to be timely and relevant and focus on what is useful in their particular context and situation. The fifth assumption is orientation to learn. Adult learning is life-centered and focuses on tasks and problems rather than on subjects. Finally, the sixth assumption is motivation to learn. This may be extrinsic, for example, through rewards and grades, but in adults it is more likely to be intrinsic, for example, self-satisfaction, enjoyment, having choice and control over what is learned.
Informal learning can occur in small ways by employees watching videos online, participating in virtual communities, and even employees working together. It helps build knowledge and connection among coworkers and colleagues in the field.
It's a little tricky because there is no pure informal learning. There is no pure formal learning. It's sort of a continuum. Formal learning is like riding on a bus. I mean, you get on the bus is going where the bus is going, no matter what your individual needs are. You know, if you're hungry, sorry, we're not stopping at a restaurant. This bus goes over here. Whereas informal learning, or things that are more informal, are more like riding a bike. If I'm riding a bike, I can change my direction at any point.